Hey guys, it's Greg. In this video, I'm going to break down the different prices for Wix if you're going to sign up for a paid plan and what you get in each one of those plans. So let's jump right into it here. Okay, so this is the Wix website and these are the prices as of right now. It's October 2018. What I've noticed is these prices typically stay around this range. Sometimes there are sales going on, so they're a little bit cheaper, and sometimes they get a little bit more expensive. So I pay about $14. That's the average I pay per website that I own, and I'm very happy using that. Obviously, that's the most popular plan, but that's the one that I actually use, and I'll explain why here in a minute. So starting at the cheapest here, and mind you, we have just a standard website and then we have business plans as well. So starting at the cheapest and working our way up, let's go over what you get. So for $5 a month, you're able to connect your domain, meaning if you have www dot whatever it is, you can connect that to your website and it won't be a wix dot website dot whatever your username is. So that's a good way to get started. It's $5 a month and you get 1 gigabyte of bandwidth and 500 megabytes of storage. So what does that mean? Well, you have 500 megabytes of storage on your site. So if the average photo is 10 megabytes, which is being a little bit generous, that's a pretty big photo, but say that's the average high quality photo, you're able to upload 50 photos. That's how much you could upload to your website. Now, mind you, other things like fonts and layouts, they take up space as well. So you've got 500 megabytes, which is actually really small. That's how much storage you can upload into your website. And then 1 gigabyte of bandwidth. So the more things that you upload to your website, whether that's photos or videos, the more bandwidth it takes for someone that's going onto your website. So you really want to have pretty good amount of bandwidth so that when someone gets onto your website, it loads fast, everything is loading properly, and they have a smooth, good experience. And Google really likes that too. If your website loads quickly, they'll rank you higher up. If it loads slowly, they'll push you back in the ranks because they want all of their searchers and users to have good experiences. So for $5, you get that. Those three things. And the big thing that's kind of not very big here, but you do need to understand is that this has Wix ads on it. So at the top of the page, it will say this website was made on Wix. And then at the bottom of the page, it'll say, click here to make your own Wix website. So I really am not a big fan of that. If you're on an extreme budget, then this is a good start for you. And then as you start to make money in your business, you can upgrade to something like the $11 plan. So what do you get in the $11 plan? It's basically the same thing with a couple differences. The big difference is every plan going forward will have no Wix ads on it. So they'll allow you to connect your domain and there will be no Wix ads. So the whole website will look like it's entirely yours and no one will have any idea that you made it on Wix, which is excellent. So that starts at $11 a month. The couple other big things here are you have 2 gigabytes bandwidth, so as you upload more to your website, it'll load faster and faster. 3 gigabytes of storage, which is 3,000 megabytes. That's what the equivalent is. And you can upload 30 minutes of video. So if you have any video you want to upload to your website, you have the ability to upload 30 minutes. And then it says you get free domain for 1 year. Now what this is you're going to buy the domain through Wix, and it'll be free for the first year, and the next year it'll be like 40 bucks or something. So what I recommend you do is just go to Google Domains. I think it's domains.google.com. And you can buy a domain for like $12 a year. And that's like basically the locked-in price. You'll pay $1 a month and you'll own that domain. And it's like 3 clicks to connect it to your Wix site. So that's Google Domains to buy your domain. You will still get this in your offer, the free domain for a year, but you don't have to use it. So I wouldn't recommend using that. So I'm kind of writing that off as it doesn't really matter in any of these plans. So that's the $11 plan. Pretty good. Now, if you have a lot of photos, if you have like a photo gallery or something, then I definitely recommend you go with unlimited. Like I said, this is what I use for all of my websites, and the main reason is for the unlimited bandwidth. So people are going to get on my site and it's going to load super fast. Everything will be a smooth experience. If your site's taking more than like 7 seconds to load, people are just going to hit the back button before they even get to your website because they're going to think it's broken or something's wrong. You got to be instant. It has to be really fast. So that's why I go with the unlimited plan, and I really recommend it. You got 10 gigabytes of storage, which is plenty. You can connect your own domain, 1 hour of video. I don't have very much video on my website, so it doesn't really matter. But you can put an hour of video on there, obviously no Wix ads. And then you get $300 ad vouchers. I've gotten them in the past. I don't know that I've ever used them. I think that's for like AdWords. I probably spend that much each month on AdWords, but I don't use any of these vouchers here. And then you've got different apps that you can add in. None of that really matters. Just the big thing here that's worth every bit of it is the unlimited bandwidth, 10 gigabytes of storage, connect your own domain, and no ads. So $14 plan, highly recommend it. And then as you go up, this is kind of the biggest as a personal website. This is the biggest before you go into the business stuff over here. is the VIP. So the only real difference, unlimited bandwidth is the same. You've got 20 gigabytes of storage. That's like the only difference here. And then you're able to send out emails. So as people sign up for your newsletter, if you have an opt-in form for a subscribe form on your website, which is easy to add in Wix, it starts to add them to your contacts list. And what this allows you to do with this expensive plan here is you can send out emails straight to them just through Wix. Now, you can easily integrate a free MailChimp account or MailerLite account, and it just has the same opt-in box right onto your Wix website. Super simple to do. And then you get up to 1,000 or 2,000 contacts, depending on which platform you're using. MailerLite's 1,000 free. MailChimp is 2,000 free. So the people that sign in, you can do the same service as you would here for free, up to 2,000 contacts. And by the time you have 2,000 contacts, it shouldn't be a problem to pay $29 a month because you should be making plenty of money at that point. So those are the personal plans. And what I want to do is jump into the business plans now and e-commerce plans. So these are for if you have an online store. Now, the main difference here, everything else kind of stays the same, is that you are able to accept payments. So you won't have to rig up like a PayPal button or a Google Payments button to accept payments off the site. Everything's done right on Wix and 100% commission free, which is pretty sweet, starting at 20 bucks a month. So that's pretty cheap. I think Shopify starts at 30 bucks a month. I might be wrong. It might be $40 a month now. I haven't checked in a while. But that's to do the same features. So you can build an online store just in Wix right here, starting at 20 bucks a month. And it's 100% commission free, which is awesome. Unlimited bandwidth, 20 gigabytes of storage, so you have plenty of storage. And basically the whole 9 yards as before, but you have 5 hours of video, which is pretty cool. And it's hooked up to Google Analytics. Now, you really don't need that right there. You can connect in Google Analytics in an integration. It's completely free to do, but it's super simple to do it here. The whole thing you're paying for here, and it's worth every penny, 20 bucks a month, is to get the accept payments and 100% commission free. Worth every single penny there. And then as you go up, you've got 25 a month, accept payments, 100% commission free, unlimited bandwidth. You're just getting more storage here. So 35 gigabytes of storage, and then you've got some email campaigns at the bottom. So you can do that as well. You can email your people right through the site. So you don't have to hook up MailChimp or MailerLite. So that's a pretty nice feature, 25 bucks a month. You can do it right through your site, and you can email anyone who's bought from your site before or interested in items, and you can tell them about a new sale going on. So probably worth the extra 5 bucks. And then the biggest one is the $35 a month. This is for a full-scale business, online business. And you've got the whole 9 yards that we had before, but you've got 50 gigabytes of storage. I don't even know how you could fill 50 gigabytes of storage, but if you need it, this is the one to get. You got the same thing as before, and then you've got VIP support, so Wix will get back to you and help you troubleshoot anything faster than anyone else. So that's the biggest plan that they offer through Wix. And if you have a really big online store, or you just want the best and fast service, that's the one to go to. And for $35 a month, that's like nothing. That includes your hosting, that includes the website. You can customize your website anytime, mobile formatted. So there's a lot of bang for the buck there. So if that helps you guys, in the description down below, I put in my referral link to Wix. So if you found this valuable and you want to go through and make a website, I really appreciate it if you use my referral link. If you end up going through and launching a site down the road, they give me a small commission. Everything remains the same price-wise for you. If you don't want to use it, no problem. You can just go to Wix.com and check it out. But the second thing is, if you want to know like how to build the website from scratch, if you don't have experience on Wix, I put together, it's like a 48-minute YouTube video that goes over literally from signing up, picking your template, customizing it, pretty much to the end where you're going to be launching your site. So I'll link to that video as well. And again, that's just on YouTube and you can check that out, watch it for free. But if you have any questions, definitely let me know. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you want to learn more about Wix. Otherwise, I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good one, guys. Take care.